So who do we have first?
First up, we have Zelg.
What? Why did he make it?
You don't ask me. I invent these.
I think he's also confused as well.
Yeah.
Actually.
Because I was like, wait, why is Zelgius watching the stream? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, life makes sense.
There's my opening!
Life makes sense. Zelg, our newest sub-moderator, or among the newest. 40 plus 10, Roy. Oh, you fucking... Chat. It always gets to me on another level when these guys get these, like, characters to plus 10, but can't spare one fucking flower. Are you serious?
That's what triggers me the most, is that there's not a single dragon flower. Come on.
I'm very picky with mine, to be honest.
And because he's Gen 1, it's so easy.
And he has a good stat. He has good stats everywhere. You might as well keep him going.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Anyways, let's go for the build. 40 plus 10, 51 HP, 53 attack, 37 speed, 31 defense, 32 res. Now, my question is, I know you don't necessarily want him to double. I mean, sorry, not to prevent doubles. But his defense isn't great. Because I get it. If you get hit more with Steady Breath, that helps you out.
39 with Steady Breath and Binding Blade.
I know, but it's still not high. That's good. That's good. That's really good. But at plus 10, that's not great.
I mean, it's better than it would have been if he didn't have Steady Breath. And Warning Breath would have been slightly less helpful.
Well,
especially when you're an anti-dragon unit.
No, I'm saying in that case, wouldn't you want to prevent yourself from getting hit so often? But then again, it's Steady Breath, so.
I mean, 37 speed. Speed Roy would be kind of weird when you're running the Binding Blade.
Yeah, that's the weird part. But that's the conundrum with Roy. He's not a perfect hero because if he had more defense or more res, then you'd be totally like, okay, then yeah, let's have him tank everything. But then he also has respectable speed, so you can also go for the path of preventing them from doubling. But then that kind of messes up the breath abilities. But either way, this is a really standard old school build. Steady Breath QR is essentially what it is.
But yeah.
With a bit of better because Binding Blades defensively.
It's just more polished compared to the standard build.
Yes. No follow-up. Ooh, that's interesting.
Very spicy indeed, yes.
That's weird. Okay, I guess you can take a bold now.
Trying to think of what else too.
I don't know. I can't think of what else because otherwise you were using Roy offensively on these characters, which yes he could do, but again his kit lends himself defensively, not offensively. But of course he can go for try and one-shot dragons, but I guess for that reason plus attack makes some sense. Odd res wave I guess makes some sense on the odd turns. That Steady Breath odd res wave covers you really well. That's plus 6 plus 4, 42, and that's plus 4 plus 4. That's 39. So yeah, it's respectable. And speed defense too.
Speed defense too is a nice slap-on seal, but that's the part that kind of also works me is that.
Yeah.
Would there not be better options?
Like close defense?
Yeah. You know, the build that would actually work. Or even an odd even res wave if you're crazy. So you have that res wave at all times.
I don't know. That's why I'm a bit confused because it feels like you're splitting everything apart. Do you want to prevent doubles? Then you should have gone for plus speed. But then you're doing speed defense too. Do you want to tank? Because if you want to tank, I don't know. Maybe defense would have been. I wouldn't actually. I would go for attack to be honest. So either way, it's a bit wonky, but it works. It's just so mixed up.
It's very mixed, which I guess that's kind of what Roy is. But if I had to really choose based off these, I'd invest more into his bulk. 35 speed is still more than sufficient to take care of most doubles against, you know, the dragon meta. And for those that he still gets doubled by, he'll get his ether procs. So it's either he does a nice R dual infantry.
If you have R dual infantry and this is clearly an arena hero, why no flowers? This is just on another level of I don't get it.
I kind of am confused because you're Zelgius. You build Zelgius.
Oh, that's also true. Or maybe he's a liar.
Why are you doing armor? Armor dragon flowers don't count. Infantry dragon flowers. So where are they going? Maybe I'm just forgetting something, but it just seems a little odd. But that said, perfect arena unit. I changed the seal, add some dragon flowers, and you probably have a very solid tank.
Yeah.
Plus defense all the way. Oh, Ephraim, right. That's what they dragon flowers went to.
Come on, at least one flower. It's like 40.
Yeah, at least I give him at least 2 so he gets like 1 merge.
That's
which is
not
barely
excuse. This build gets a 0 out of 10.
Right, we're moving on. It's not bad, it's just really mixed.
I refuse to yield!
Okay, so Hero King Marth, 40 plus 10, 10 flowers, 46 HP, 56 attack, 48 speed, 38 defense, 27 res. This is really something.
This is respectable.
Another Dragon Slayer. But yeah.
How about dragon flowers?
Dragon flowers, exactly. Okay. Oh man. Okay. Here's what I gotta say right away. Because you're supposed to be killing dragons, Exalted Falchion, of course, affecting dragons, grants people +3, grants bonus to attack, speed, defense, res during combat, equals current bonus on each of unit's stats, calculates each stat bonus independently, aka bonus doubler, reposition.
Yep.
Of course, keep Fire Emblem, boost damage by 30% of unit speed, and when you trigger attack speed, res +4 to unit and all allies for 1 turn after combat. Fire Emblem has screwed me up. When I fought Marths and they trigger Fire Emblem, it's messed me up for the rest of the battles. It's
really good.
It's underrated because that's actually, isn't Sothis also 30% of unit speed?
Yeah, it's also Sothis and Marth are 30%, Almus 20%, and Ira's 40%.
Right. So, but Ira's is one extra cooldown, right?
No,
actually,
they're all the same.
Yeah, they're all the same.
That's why Ira's is technically the strongest, but
I know. But yeah, that's actually really interesting how we have all these speed specials.
Yeah, they're actually kind of going ham on them right now.
Anyways, DC Binding Blade, Attack Smoke, Warding Stance. Only thing is, DC, it works, but his res isn't great. But you can bonus double it up. Either way, what do you think, TGB?
I like the fact that he's using Warding Stance to kind of mitigate the fact that he has pretty low res, and I like it a lot. And it's not just dragons too, but any mage who wants to try to get him, he'll stand somewhat of a fighting chance.
Right.
What did the Binding Blade do again? Binding Blade really hinders dragons, right?
Huh?
Binding Shield.
Binding Shield. That's what
Dragons can't counterattack. Marth auto doubles dragons, and dragons cannot double him.
Yep.
And then, of course, attack smoke to play it safe and lower their attack.
Basically.
Wait, hold on. I don't remember this anymore. No, I do. I think I'm pretty positive in Fire Emblem games, there were dragons that could attack at distance. Or am I remembering it wrong?
Dragons that could, well, that's why we have Lightning Breath to emulate this.
I know, but like
dragons have notoriously been able to check ranged.
I mean, just to have a ranged attack.
Yeah.
I know, but
usually dragons don't have distant counter on one phase. It's always both.
No. I mean, they can attack. They have range. Like they can attack from two spaces instead of one.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They can attack from both 1 and 2.
All right. So what I was trying to get at is, this build seems like it would be really fitting if dragons actually do that. Otherwise, you're kind of splitting your focus, but I guess that's fine in this case. Because again, bonus doubler can just patch up whatever weakness you have really easily.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Bonus doubler plus warding stance, it's like, what weakness do you really have when you have 50 defense?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and 39, 45 res. It's not really a weakness at that point as soon as you apply a def res +6.
Mm-hmm. Also like the...
I hope it...
Yeah?
I was going to say, I hope you have a Lender Azura to pair that up with.
You probably do. Anyways, people are saying yeah, it depends on the game. Okay, so I didn't remember wrong. Anyways, it's a fine build. I like it. It's quite good. It's just yeah, it just feels like it's a bit wrong. But again, bonus silver makes everything work, so it's hard to say anything's wrong.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I can't say it's bad. Really.
Yeah. That's basically what I had to say about it.
Dude has double bonus silver. All right, never mind. You can do whatever you want. Double bonus silver is such a stupid thing, but it's
and then you run Ellie Wood, and it's just really stupid.
Yes, triple bonus silver.
Plus you have Wrath there, so you could have Fire Emblem with your plus 6, 12, 18 speed. That's 56, 66 speed. 30% of that is what now?
20.
20 damage, yeah. So that's a 30 damage special on 2 cooldown.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Your next one is from Final Emblem.
Final Emblem.
This is farewell.
I can't. It's hard to tell who it even is at this point.
Yeah, Jerome's Batman mask, the golden helmet, the big ass sack covering everything.
He's really trying to hide his identity.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, Max Fire Gerome, 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, 56 HP, 58 attack, 30 speed, 40 defense, 28 res. This is a good reason why Harg struggles to have any relevance, because Gerome is right there on top of him.
That boy's dummy thick.
They're basically the same. It's just that Gerome has a better kit, which, of course, none of that kit's used here, but still.
Yep.
They're very, very close together. Wow.
All right, so Sack of
Sweet.
Gifts, if you guys forgot what it does, it's basically
It's an all stats plus 2 stance.
yeah, I know. I was just distracted for a moment. Ether, Steady Stance 4, QR3, Panic Point, and Warding Stance. It all works so well together. Extra 6 res when attacked, extra 8 defense when attacked, plus another 2 to everything when attacked. Wow. So Legion, what's the calculation on that?
So that is 36 res and 50 defense on the enemy phase.
Wow.
And then you can apply Naga. So that would, not Naga, air. So that'd be, what now? 41 to 46 res with 61 to 66 HP. Yeah. He's kind of not dying.
Yep.
Plus,
Yep.
he's probably supported.
Yep, and I really like the fact you use Panic Ploy. Because if you're baiting them in, you can just draw them in a line. And then, of course, you just deploy them.
Yeah, 71 HP with all those things considered. Pretty easy at that point.
Yep. Yep. I don't know. There's not much else to say. He hits hard. They can't get a special on him. There's no real weakness here. I guess archers, but even then, if you're an archer, you do 1.5x damage, but he's hitting 50 defense. I don't know. Do you really get the kill? I guess it could happen, yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely still possible to poke through this, but well, especially since it's not a disencounter. I see that Legion's Axe and I am disappointed. But I mean, it's not disencounter. So of course, like an Ether Raid, so it still can be checked, but reasonably, if you run the right buffs on him, summoner support with double air, yeah, there's almost nothing that can kill him. Just put it that way. Plus, if you really want to think about it, he can use the new Lucina Refine. So he can run a Warning, Steady Stance 4, and Breath build.
Okay, I think this is going to be a crutch, but we can't just say that for everything because, let's be frank,
I know.
that works on every physical
I know, I'm
hero.
just saying when you can run a Stance 4 Breath build, it's pretty funny.
I know. It's so ridiculous what she brings to the table, and she just makes everybody godlike. Everybody that could use her anyways.
Yeah. So I consider that for your light season.
All right, but yeah, that's Gerome. Jerome's he's kind of underrated in a way. It's fair because if you look at just purely stats, then yeah, you might be like, why are people not using him as much? But again, Grails, that's the harsh part.
And not to mention his competition is Shush.
Yep, Shush in terms of pure damage, and then Baruka now in terms of
in terms of bulk.
Yeah, it's rough.
Like he and Har have fantastic stat lines, but their competition's steep. Like without perfs, neither of them's really doing so lot.
Mm-hmm. See, at the very least, he's not Har, is what I'll say. Har is even worse off. He doesn't really.
Har doesn't have a kit. I
Yep.
mean, he comes with guard. That's probably the best thing on there, though.
Doesn't matter. If you're gonna use guard, it's Baruka. Anyways.
I didn't want to do this!
This person is a bit insane.
Is it cool IP? Olivia love it. Okay, it is cool.
Yes.
Oh boy, 40 plus 10, 5. Wait a second. Just 5 flowers? Just you serious here?
Because they also are they did performing arts as Olivia first.
I know, but still, like, come on. You're right there.
Yeah.
You're right there.
I mean-
This is the base Olivia. I guess it's because she's kind of ugly.
Oof.
And I didn't say it. You said it with your flower choices. That's all I want to say. Anyways, as a whole, it's not bad because this build we've seen on Soleil's in the past. But here's the thing. I think it's better on Olivia from the perspective of she's a support hero, and just dropping on a support hero and making sure your support hero doesn't die is pretty important. Okay, but the build is 40. The stats are 40 plus 10, 5 flowers, resulting to 46 HP, 52 attack, 49 speed, 27 defense, 26 res. Slaying Edge, Dance, Miracle, Life and Death, Shield Pulse, Infantry Pulse, Quicken Pulse. This Olivia has a heart attack, and she's gonna die any day now.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. But she'll get saved by a miracle.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
All right. So the entire point of the build, if people don't know, Shield Pulse, it drops your miracle to Slaying Edge already drops it by 1, but drops it by another 2, so now it becomes 2.
Correct.
Quicken Pulse drops it to 1. Why is it so significant to reach 1 cooldown? Because you straight up just get to use it when you get attacked. Actually, when you get attacked, it doesn't trigger immediately. It takes on second one actually, right? Not missing anything here.
So it's 2,
1.
1.
Oh, never mind. It's instant. It's instant.
Yeah.
Whoopsies. Math wrong. Never mind. You get miracle instantly. So if by some weird situation she actually gets one-shotted, she doesn't, and chances of you doubling her is low. So that's pretty interesting.
I mean, her bulk's not great, so she could get one-shotted. That's the part that I kind of justify with Life and Death.
46-27 though. It's not that bad. It's pretty good.
It's not
actually.
that bad. I mean, with double air buff, I think it's just single air. I'm gonna be honest here. But with an air buff, it's feasible. You'll probably survive one shot. But it's not like Selef's Miracle or anything. You're still in a little bit of a closer range. Still though, you will never get doubled. So that's the asset.
You're right. Anyways, what do you think of this build? Because having instant miracle, there is a benefit to it. You could throw yourself into an unwinnable battle and hit them. It's in a way it could be used like desperation, because say if you're like at 20 HP, you attack, they attack, you miracle through it, and then you attack again and you get the kill.
Yep. Slows on your T.
I think the only thing that really bothers me, but I don't even know what I would suggest, is the Life and Death. Like, it's not bad, but it's just weird.
No, I understand it.
like this.
It's to
Yeah.
patch up the attack and speed as much as possible, because again, she's
Yeah.
generation 1. She doesn't have her own weapon. She's kind of behind in terms of offensive powers.
I mean, she's a dancer, but then again,
Yeah. I mean,
worry about it.
we're just getting dancers who are stupidly good at killing, but in terms of trying to make a dancer work in terms of offense, this makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, it's either this or Edgy Olivia, the one that just focuses on offense.
Yeah. And does it really
so many skills.
it doesn't really matter. This person just kill all your heroes, all right? Just do it. Go ahead.
For Olivia, and every Olivia at that.
Oh,
And
God.
what really
Nice.
depresses me is that the comp actually works.
It does. It does. I've seen this build, Life and Death with instant miracles, though. Usually you see it with like Aegis or something. That's what I'm more used to seeing.
Yeah. Although with Aegis, you kind of want a little more consistency beyond just the one.
All right, but yeah,
A Rust build.
it does make sense because if it's for Ether Rage or something, survival is much more important.
Exactly.
All right, who's next?
Up next is the wonderful Vali.
Behold, real power!
All right.
Yeah?
You know, usually the featured heroes are like +10 or like some really good build. Rarely do we get something like this. 40 plus 6 Raigh. Raigh. I haven't even seen Raigh. I've literally seen one Raigh ever being like maxed out, and I still don't really understand why. And they're so rare. Okay, chat. This is anomaly. This is stupidity. Okay. This is questionable life decisions. But 40 plus 6 Raigh gets you 40 HP, 50 attack, 32 speed, 24 defense, 31 res. And he has the aptly named Hermit's Tome, which, guess what, is not very Hermit-like. It during combat boosts units' attack speed, defense res by number of adjacent allies ×2.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so here's what I gotta ask, Legion.
Yes.
What do you even think of this build? This is so strange. I get it, but it's so weird.
I mean, the only part I don't like is Soul, actually. The rest
Yeah.
actually works really well. Because he wants to be adjacent to allies. As soon as he's adjacent to one, he gets every stat +7. Plus that ally potentially gets infantry hexblade. And he can counter healers, so Veronica is outright gone. And not to mention buffs won't work from ranged, so there's also that asset. So, I mean, like, it's a very easy bond build, and like, if you give the +7 there, that's 57 attack, 39 speed, 31 defense, which is actually kind of surprising, and
That's
38
kinda
res.
See, here's why I'm kind of laughing, because it's like 40 plus 6. You do all of that, and it's still not like immaculate. Like 38 res is pretty
Well,
good.
the other thing is, why is this rank neutral?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's also a weird thing. Yeah, I just noticed that. Yeah, you're right. He's not a. That's weird. He's not
I
a.
mean, yeah.
Kind of balanced, but what?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, of all the premium skills that you dumped on this man, you couldn't find a premium special?
Yeah, but
Really?
Soul?
Really?
Soul, unless you have somebody that can give him accelerated specials, which also doesn't make sense because it's Soul. Why?
That's actually really right. That's surprising. You don't have ether. Wow.
I mean, depending on the team he's set up with, if he has himself as the Soul Ether Raids unit, then I guess
What?
that would be you, not just Soul.
Sorry, I can't see this ether raids. I'm
Well,
sorry.
it's
31
blessed.
defense is not gonna make what?
Well, it's blessed.
Even if
So,
it's blessed.
50 HP with 31 defense as soon as one ally is adjacent,
Yeah,
and,
and then
41 res.
yeah,
Potentially.
but here's the thing: you're not killing it. I guess you're killing like Veronica or something. But if it's anything else,
Well, 59 attack if it's supported. Yeah.
in
Here's
terms
a
of
who's
rocker
supporting it.
siege unit.
a roker.
That's funny.
All right. Anyways, this is really interesting, but it's really weird. The reason why I'm not a fan of Raigh is this. Okay, his tome is not bad. Effective against Cavfos, that's huge. We don't really have a Wolf tome that's, enhanced. Do we?
No.
I'm pretty
Nope.
sure that this is the
Really?
only one. And if foe uses bow, dagger, magic, or staff, neutralize the foe's bonuses during combat. Much like Lin, they can't have a bonus. Now, the only thing is like the refine is just, it's just like, you know, an auto refine, which is really weird, and it doesn't do the best. I guess you get extra stats, and they can't get extra stats because, well, it could be combat buffs or whatever on them. But in terms of actual stat buffs, they don't get any. But still, even with all that, it's still just kind of mediocre. Well, pretty mediocre.
At that point, it will come into supports, but I mean, it's not like, what now? Broadleaf fan levels of damage, but at least a sustainability across the board.
Mm.
It won't be necessarily a one-shot build unless it's a Cav emblem, but it can at least survive long enough.
Yeah. So Raigh ultimately is exactly what you just said. He's a specialist hero in my eyes. He's just supposed to take on calves, and with Null See Disrupt, that's pretty ideal because the most dangerous calves and most frequent calves I see now can't be counterattacked unless you have Null See Disrupt. So that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. I think it's all right.
I think it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's about as good as I can think of for Raigh, aside from Soul. It depends entirely on your support if he's a carry unit or not, but I think this works.
What I'm mad about is the icon of Hermit's Tome is my girl Neem. Nime?
I think it's Neem.
All right. Look, it's yeah, it's weird. Anyways, we're gonna move on from Raigh. Raigh always gets to me because I never liked this hero art. I know it's a legendary artist and all, but it just looks so wrong. And in terms of actual usage, he's such a specialist hero. And here's the worst part about it is as you go higher up in arena, ether raids, or whatever the heck, Cav heroes.
It's not so much.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying like Cav heroes aren't always there. They're on the lower side of what you actually face.